yoga goddesses, how are you? Today we'll be doing a super simple standing beginner flow. So come up to the front of your mat into Tadasana or standing mountain pose. Bring your big toes together to touch and start to bring the weight back towards the heels. Lift the toes, spread them apart and grip them down into the mat. Find a gazing point out at your horizon and close your eyes. Just breathe here, draw the lower belly gently in and up, letting the ribs expand in each direction as you inhale, and as you exhale, let the outer body soften. Try to keep the pelvis into neutral so the front hip bones are even to the back hip bones. Deep breaths. Pushing all four corners of the feet down into the mat. Using this breath to get centered. And on your inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, bend your knees, tip your pelvis forward to lift your tailbone and let the head hang loose. Inhale, come halfway up, hands to your shins, reach your heart forward, coming into a flat back. Exhale, slowly fold over the legs. Squeeze the legs together, look out in front of you. Inhale, circle the arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, reach the arms out to the sides and bring the hands back down by the sides. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees to bring movement into the pelvis. Inhale, halfway up, shoulders back, chest forward. Exhale, fold. Push into the feet, look out. Inhale, circle the arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, arms by the sides. One more. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Ground down through the feet. Look out. Inhale, come up with a flat back. Palms touch. Exhale, arms down by the sides. Coming back to Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Breathe here. Anytime you feel like you've worked energy up to the surface, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Now take a wide stance. We measure that by bringing the arms out to the sides, okay? And point the fingertips down. Bring the hands to your waist, and then turn your right foot out, bend into your right knee. Push into the outside edge of your back foot. Make sure that the right knee does not go past the ankle. It should be right on top of the ankle. Start to bring that back hip back, but don't let that front knee come in. Arms up, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Arms parallel to the ground, gaze out through the right middle finger and breathe here. Again, drawing the lower belly gently in and up so that you can really expand as you breathe. And slowly straighten the leg, let the arms come down, turn the right foot in and the left foot out. Bend into the left knee. Again, make sure the knee's not going past the ankle. If it is, you probably didn't take a wide enough stance. The right heel or the left heel should be in line with the arch of the back foot. Turn the back toes in slightly. Make sure the torso's straight up and down. Okay, so we don't want to be leaning. Arms up, relax the shoulders, gaze out through the left middle finger and breathe here. And slowly straighten the legs, let the arms float down and turn the foot in. So now we want the outside edges of the feet parallel to the ground. Again, the outside edges of the feet are right below the fingertips. That's how you measure a wide stance. Hands to the waist. We'll do a wide leg forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Big shoulder roll. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, start to tip the pelvis forward, lifting the tailbone. Hands can be on the ground if they touch easily or on the shins. Inhale, halfway up to lengthen the spine again, and then keep the spine long as you exhale, fold. Keep the shoulders plugged in. They tend to want to hang down by the ears here, so plug them in. And you're just folding, letting the spine lengthen. If your back is really rounding, go ahead and bend the knees so that you can tip the pelvis forward, lifting the tailbone. Bring the hands out in front of you. You can either have the hands on the ground or a block. Okay, keep your right hand down and bring it to the center of the mat. And then inhale, bring your left arm up. And feel free to bend the back knee. So bend your right knee as you open up. And then bring the left hand down to the center. right arm up. You can bend the back knee. Both hands down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, hands on the floor or shins. Exhale, hands to the waist, ground down into the feet. Inhale, rise up. We'll do one more pose here. Turn the right foot out, right heel again in line with the arch of the back foot. Now this time, keep both legs straight, coming into triangle pose. Try not to let the front knee turn in. That's what tends to happen. So keep the knee pointing in the same direction as the toes, so perpendicular to the long, or parallel to the long side of the mat. Push into the outside edge of the back foot, arms parallel to the ground. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, shift the hips towards the back of the mat as you bring your front hand towards the front of the mat. And then bring the right hand down. Left arm can go straight up. Or you can keep the left hand on the waist to really roll that top shoulder back. And if you're a beginner, that's probably where I'd stay. So if you notice that my side is straight, that means that my spine is nice and long. If I'm like this, then this side of my spine's long, but this side is crunched up. So you want to make sure to shift the hips to the side to start straightening the side and lengthening the spine. Neck is in line with the spine. Ground down through the front foot. Inhale, rise up, arms parallel to the ground. Exhale, let the arms float down. Turn the right foot in, left foot out. So the back toes are turned in slightly. Keep your hips as open to the long side of the mat as possible, but don't let that front knee turn in. Keep the knee pointing straight over those toes. Arms up, parallel to the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, shift the hips towards the front of the mat, and then bring your left hand down to the left leg, right hand to the waist. Roll that top shoulder back. Both shoulders away from the ears, neck in line with the spine. Spine is straight. If your spine can't be straight, or if you start to fold, then just bring that bottom hand up. That's fine. Hold here. We want both shoulders directly over the bottom leg. Ground down into the foot. Inhale, rise up, arms parallel to the ground. Exhale, let the arms float down. Turn the foot in, outside edges of the feet parallel. Hands to the waist, or hands to the hips. Big shoulder roll. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, hands to the ground or shins. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, fold. Plug the shoulders in. If you need to bend the knees in order to tip the pelvis, that's fine. Hold here, breathing deeply. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands to the waist, ground down into the feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, heel toe the feet together until you come back to Tadasana, your standing mountain pose. Now ground down into the left foot and start to slide your right foot up to the calf. If you need to go by a wall or bring a chair by you, that would be fine. You keep your hips pointing straight forward. Open the lifted knee as much as you can without letting the hips follow. So the hips are pointing forward like headlights. Lengthen the tailbone down so that the pelvis is neutral. Gentle squeeze in your bottom quad. Lengthen the spine. Just bring your hands to your heart. Find your gazing point. That's your drishti. It'll really help you to balance. This is tree or Vrikshasana. And on your next exhale, release. Walk it out. Other side. Strong base in the right foot. Lift the toes, spread them apart and grip them down. Slide the left foot up to the calf. Hips point forward. Let the knee open only as much as you can go without the hips following. Bring the hands to the heart. Gentle squeeze in the quad and breathe. Reach through the back of the crown of the head up towards the sky to lengthen the spine. And release both feet down, walk it out. Coming back into Tadasana to close our practice. Find your gazing point. Take a couple cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Releasing anything that you've worked up to the surface. Circle your hands together in front of your heart into prayer. And just take a moment to thank yourself for taking this time out of your day to get connected to something deeper. And I appreciate you, and thank you so much for letting me guide you through this practice. Namaste.